Beautiful sunrise. Doggone hunt coming to you from the Fargo Hunt Club. Up on top of the hill this morning. It's about 8 o'clock, I think. About 30 degrees out here this morning. Tell a little story about yesterday. I don't know, about 4 o'clock, something like that. I thought I'd take my muzzleloader and go sit up on this ridge where I've got some pictures of this great big buck that's been running around down here. And I hear the kids that are running around on a Kawasaki mule we have down here. And they're, that thing don't quit running, right? But after a little while, I'm sitting up there, and it does stop running. And it stops for a little while, and I sit up there, and I think, that's unusual, especially where it stopped. Had it stopped back at the cabin or the chalet or something like that, I wouldn't have thought a lot about it. They're all the way out the other end of the property out in the power line cut, and it stops. So, spidey senses are going off, the dad senses, and I took off and walked out there. And as I was approaching, I'm walking through the woods, and I'm getting closer and closer and closer, and I start seeing something out in that field, and I'm like, what is that? It looks like a giant blind, like a giant deer blind. As I get closer and closer, and I can't focus in on what the hell that is, but I can see them walking around by it, and I realize that's the bottom of the four-wheeler. They'd rolled that son of a bitch over. Got out there, one kid's laying on the ground. He's got his pant leg pulled up. Freaks me out, man. I asked him if he's okay. He says, yeah. We look at him. No blood, no obvious broken bones or anything. Says his knees hurt. He did get up and limp around, and by the end of the evening, he seemed to be okay. He still got a little limp. One of the other boys was driving. Wasn't my son. It was everything I could do to hold my shit together. Now, I've done way worse, man. I've dumped my dad's cars in ditches. Done tons of stuff, man. I have to have that come back through my head before I start to go, because I want to rip their asses. Best thing for me to do, there's a thing in one of these books I got, because pause when agitated or doubtful. Pause when agitated or doubtful. I paused. I turned around. I walked back to the cabin. They probably thought, what the hell? I'm sure they thought I was going to kill them. I had a gun in my hand. Of course, there's a muzzleloader. Been a real slow death. Don't say that, dog. So I walk back, get the tractor, go out there, chain, roll the thing back over. It starts right up. Damn Kawasaki's. Starts right up, and I drive it around. Roll cage is bent up a little bit. We'll have to figure out how to do that, and part of that, it's got a little two-piece windshield, and part of it busted out. The windshield's okay, it just come unattached from that roll cage. So a little bit of stuff to do there. It slowed them down. They ain't doing the running around they were doing, and I'm sorry, but I let them use the mule, but they were only going to use it for getting back and forth to the chalet. No more playing around today. They said, we understand. But they didn't stay at the chalet last night, man. They got spooked and they come back. They couldn't. They got scared. I think they're still down there asleep. One of them woke up and come down and got in a recliner. Looked like he fell back asleep. Tell you what, I'm lucky I didn't lose my cool. I'm actually happy that I stayed calm. I did want some chemical satisfaction, man. I don't have it down here, and it's a long way to go get some of any sort. So that wasn't really an option, but that come across me, and I thought, dang, man, that rush of that, whatever the chemicals are in your body that rushes up and makes you feel that way. I wanted to calm them, but breathe. Well, we got it all back together. Everything's all right. Go back down, cook them some breakfast when they wake up, and head back home. Oh, Sunday morning, December the 3rd, my day 47. Today, KTC, the dog, today, I quit with you.